Well, I haven't put up a video in quite a while, so I thought maybe I would try to do one today. Got a hold of this thing this morning, went to the trash dump, and then stopped at the car wash and washed the bird crap and the cow manure and everything else off of it. And probably going to wax the hood and quarter panels and whatever else I don't get tired of doing by the time I do it. But thought I might go through and look at some of the things that are rotting on this truck, things that need to be fixed. Start with the front. Of course, there's various little cracks in the grill. This is cracked up down through here. It's a big mess. But if I was to replace it, I would replace it with the same. I try to get the same pattern, but maybe a chrome plated or something. But I don't like the billet grills that go all the way across and cover the headlights and everything, because there's so many people that have done that now that I don't want to do it. Of course, there's various paint damage, which I may or may not even address the paint when I go through this thing. I've had a lot of people say, since this is factory paint, that I shouldn't touch it. The top has been repainted once or twice, but this is the problem with the top. You get this caulk that runs all around this drip edge, and water gets underneath it, and then it starts rusting. And I don't think it's eaten all the way through. I think that right there is just more caulk that's kind of fell off. But if it starts rusting and it gets down into this top, that's my fingernail. If it gets down into this top, you're looking at needing a new cab. Of course, this rubber mat's been in here for eons. I think my papa said he did replace the floor panels once already in this thing. Probably need it again. Cab corner. This one's got a few little bubbles right here, but other than that, it feels pretty solid. Rocker panel is good. This door is actually in pretty good shape. It's solid all the way under here except for a little place right here. So that's not too bad right there. Of course, windshield's all fogged up, but the way I hear the aftermarket products are through LMC and things, when you order a new windshield and the gaskets, they don't fit. I don't know if anybody's tried those or not. Gee, what else? The bed, which I did not wash out, it's got several little holes in it here and there. I can't see any of them right now. The tailgate is shot. It's absolutely, positively shot. It's got all that rusted out. It's had it. Need a new tailgate. And the floor has several small places here and there. It may need a new bed, I don't know. Let's see. All those holes are filled full of hay. There's one big one right up in there, right above my finger. The step bumper's in good shape. This side cab corner is needing replacing because it's rusted. Rocker panel, still pretty good shape. This door, solid. Now got a hole in it. The floor over here is in better shape because obviously we use that side a whole lot more because we drive over there. Now I will say, these doors have never shut good. I blame that on the 1970s Detroit Unions. This truck may have been assembled on a Monday. Let's see, there's some more of that rusty drip rail. These windows are in good shape. In fact, the rubber on them is in better shape than on my 85 Silverado. I don't get it. But they open and shut real easy. None of these mirrors are original. They're all replacement because they've been knocked off here and there over the years. The bumper on this side is a little tweaked, and that's mashed in and got a scratch here. And when I was littler and trying to back this thing out of the barn, I cut the wheel before I had gotten all the way out and drug the bumper across the side, and it kind of pulled it out a little bit. Let's see here. This will probably be well, that's not too bad lighting. I definitely need a new radiator in here. This side over here doesn't look too bad, but you get over here, it's all nasty and green, and it does leak. It does leak a lot, actually. And then this, well, for starters, here's my temperature gauge. Right there's why it doesn't work, because it's broke off. A lot of this moisture that's up on here, don't really know if it's oil or if it's water, if it's a mix of both. I don't know if this temperature gauge spews out any coolant at all. Probably could use some valve cover gaskets. I'd really like to do a dress-up kit on this engine, and I'd love to put headers on it, but I don't know how you take care of the power steering bracket when you do that. Oh yeah, and this truck's not factory power steering. It was hacked into here. As you can see, they hacked my fender. But carburetor, probably due for a rebuild. I hate to do it though, because this thing has run for so long really good on it. Used to, the truck would foul plugs out if you flooded it once. And somebody, Papa, had work on it after he had 4 or 5 different people looking at it. Finally got the vacuum lines hooked up right and got it adjusted to where you can pump the pedal once and it starts. So, kind of hate to have to break it all open, but it is leaking, looks like. It's at least greasy looking. This is a factory 307 truck. This is a rebuilt or a factory refurbished 350 in it. And as you can see, there is loads of room. I mean, look behind this distributor. There's a good 5 or 6 inches behind the distributor and to that firewall. I mean, there's room for big block in here. The only problem when you're putting stuff like that in these trucks is the frames are so narrow. I know everybody has to use those hugger headers or whatever, block hugger headers when they put those big engines in here. I wouldn't mind rebuilding this engine and sticking it in my Silverado, because it's only got that wimpy 305, and finding a 454 or something to stick in here, just for fun. Since the engine's already not original to the truck, I really don't care about keeping it original. Now the hood is in good shape. There we go. Couldn't see half of it because of the way I was lighting. It's not rusted anywhere. Good solid heavy ass hood. So yeah, that's my walkthrough of the body and whatnot on here. (1972). One owner. and we'll catch you guys later.